Hello, everyone. Hello, Cui-sung.
Hi. Hello there. Welcome back to our new Practical Chinese Reader TV program.
Now, in our last lesson, we learned how to introduce your relative, 这是我哥哥,这是我奶奶, where you don't necessarily have to give their name. But it's important to know someone's name, so today we're going to learn just that.
That's true. And for example, 这是苏小伟, and she's my new partner. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
And now let's take a look at the text first.
可以进来吗？
请进。杨老师您好，
你好，
这是我朋友，他是记者。
请问您贵姓？
我姓陆，叫陆宇平。
你好，陆先生，认识你很高兴。
杨老师，认识您我也很高兴。
It seems there are a lot of new words in this conversation. Don't worry. Let's explain the key words first.
这是我朋友，他是记者。
请问您贵姓？
请问您贵姓？
请问, may I ask? 贵姓, what is your last name?
我姓陆，叫陆宇平。
我姓陆，叫陆宇平。
叫, to be called.
你好，陆先生。
你好，陆先生。
先生, Mr.
认识你很高兴。
认识你很高兴。
认识, to know someone. 高兴, happy, pleased.
Well, in whichever country, in whichever culture you want to go to someone else's house, you don't break into their house.
Then you can just peek your head in and say, can I come in? May I come in? And in Chinese, that's 可以进来吗?
Yeah, 可以进来吗?可以进来吗? May I come in? And reply to that is 请进. 请, please. 进, come in. 请进, please come in. And sometimes, if we're just friends or family members or relatives, we don't have to be that polite.
That's
and
right.
sometimes we just say 进来.
That's right. Now let's take a look at another example.
可以进来吗？
请进。
All right, next we'll learn a very important expression that is how to ask and give your name in Chinese.
Now let's go over the examples in the text first.
可以进来吗？
请进。杨老师您好，
你好，
这是我朋友，他是记者。
请问您贵姓？
我姓陆，叫陆宇平。
你好，陆先生，认识你很高兴。
杨老师，认识您我也很高兴。
Well, that conversation had a lot of fixed phrases.
Yeah, sure. And I suppose, especially the question, one of them is deeply rooted in the Chinese culture. For example, when you're asking somebody else family name, you just, what's your family name in English? But in Chinese, is 您请问您贵姓?
Right.
请问 means please, let me ask. 请问您贵姓? 您 is a very polite you. Polite. We learned that it's a very polite you. 您. 贵 means noble, honorable, or for things expensive. So,
That's right.
what is your, please, what is your honorable last name? So, it's very polite to ask somebody else's family name in this way. But when answering this question,
You don't often say 我贵姓, you just say 我姓 or 我叫 and you give your whole name.
sure, yeah, in this case, you can just give them your family name, say 我姓. For example, 我姓崔. And now let's have some more examples.
你好，
你好，您贵姓？
我姓田，叫田小佳。
我叫杨云，认识你我很高兴。
认识你我也很高兴。
You may have found that the Chinese names sound a little bit strange to you. For example, Lu Yuping. Well, they sound, of course, strange to you. That's Chinese. But another thing which may be strange to you is that in Chinese names, our last name actually goes first.
That's right.
For example, my name is Cui Song. Cui Song. Remember that, please. Cui Song. Cui, the character goes in the front, is my family name, my last name actually, and Song is my given name, and Cui Song, my name. Lu Yuping, Lu, the first character, is his last name, family name. Yuping is his name. So it's something just the opposite to the English names.
Right. So if I refer to you, I would say this is Mr. Cui. I would say this is Cui 先生.
Sure, title also is very different.
That's
In
right.
English, the title goes first.
That's right.
Professor Su, or
Professor.
Ms. Su, or Professor Cui.
Right.
But your professor goes in front of the family name. But in Chinese, it's in the end. Ding 先生, Mr. Ding. But in Chinese, Ding 先生, something like Ding Mister.
Ding Mr. No.
It's not right. When we meet someone, meet someone for the first time, we'll say, glad to meet you, nice to meet you, I'm very happy to meet you. In Chinese, we have similar saying. We say, 认识你，我很高兴。认识你，我很高兴。
Now let's do an exercise. You ask me a question and I'll reply.
Sure. 您贵姓？
我姓苏，我叫苏小伟。
我叫崔松，认识你，我很高兴。
认识你，我也很高兴。
可以进来吗？
请进。杨老师您好，
你好，
这是我朋友，他是记者。
请问您贵姓？
我姓陆，叫陆羽平。
你好，陆先生，认识你很高兴。
杨老师，认识您我也很高兴。
We're talking about the Chinese names. There are some difference between Chinese names and English names. Usually we have one character, one syllable in the family name, like Lu Yuping, Lu, one character. But sometimes we have some, not many, some family names containing two characters or two syllables. We call it Fu Xing. Fu means more than one, or double, or multi. Fu Xing. For example, Sima, Zhu Ge, they are Fu Xing. And in the given names, we can have one character or two characters. Lu Yuping, Yuping, two characters. And my name, Cui Song, Song, one character. It depends on parents. And when somebody, a lady, got married, she usually keeps her maiden name. She doesn't have to use her husband's family name. But if we want to call some lady who married, say, a Mr. Wang by Madam, in Chinese, Tai Tai, in this case, we tend to use her husband's family name. For instance, the lady married Mr. Wang, and she is Wang Tai Tai. Wang Tai Tai. In Chinese culture, it's not really polite to call somebody just by their names, especially calling somebody who is in the elder generation, who's got a higher social position, like, for instance, he or she is your boss, is your superior, is your teacher, your professor. In this case, you're calling them just by their names is regarded as something not really polite. In this case, we call them by their titles.
林大夫是我爸爸的朋友。
哦，林大夫，您好，认识您很高兴。
认识你，我也很高兴。
But for some cases, if people are really close to each other, they are close friends. Of course, we can call each other just by their given names.
That's very interesting. Now it's time to learn some characters.
We got a very interesting character here, which is Yong, meaning forever. And 1,400 years ago, a Chinese calligraphy found that this character is very typical. It consists of the basic 8 strokes of the Chinese characters. All the other strokes are derived from these 8 basic strokes. So here they are. You can see that. The first one is a dot, a stroke. It's called a dian in Chinese. And a heng, a horizontal line. And a zhe, zhe means a turn. And shu, a vertical line. And go, a little tick here, a little hook here. And a rising stroke is called ti in Chinese. And a left slash is called pie in Chinese. And this is also pie. And a right slash, na, is called na. So, dian, heng, zhe, shu, gou, ti, pie, na. So these 8 strokes are the basic, very elementary strokes of the Chinese characters. As I just said, all the other kind of strokes are derived from these 8 strokes. These 8 strokes are the mother of the other strokes. So remember those strokes. This time we learn how to introduce people with their names. For instance, 这是苏小伟。
这是崔松。
认识你，我很高兴。
认识你，我非常高兴。
Oh, thank you. And yeah, we know each other, probably want to visit each other, and when we go to other people's door, we'll knock on the door and say something like, 我可以进来吗?
And if they want you to come in, they say 请进 or 进来。
进来. And about the Chinese name, we'll learn something about the order of the Chinese given names and last name. In Chinese, the given name goes last. The last name goes first. Very confusing.
Very confusing. But it's very easy if you say, this is Mr. Cui. You say, 这是崔先生。
这是苏小姐。And then we learn something about the Chinese characters. We learn one character today, which is Yong, which means forever, always. And I believe that if you want to learn some Chinese, we'd like to be with you always.
But for now, we have to leave. So see you next time.
See ya. Bye.